Hello friends, welcome back to Secret of Electronics. In this video, we will learn how to interface the LM35 temperature sensor with the Raspberry Pi Pico W board and how to create a smart temperature monitor. This circuit diagram shows the interfacing of an LM35 temperature sensor with a Raspberry Pi Pico W board. The LM35 is powered from the Pico W's 3.3 volt output with its VCC or plus BS pin connected to the 3.3 volt output pin of the Raspberry Pi Pico W board and its GND pin connected to the ground or GND pin of the Pico W board. The sensor's Vout pin provides an analog voltage that is linearly proportional to temperature 10 mV per degree Celsius. This output is connected to one of the Pico W's ADC capable pin GPIO26 or ADC0, allowing the microcontroller to measure the voltage using its internal ADC. The Pico W then converts this analog voltage into a digital value which can be processed in software to calculate and display the temperature accurately. In the Micropython code, first we import the required Micropython libraries. The network module is used to enable Wi-Fi. Socket helps us create a web server, and the ADC module is used to read the analog voltage from the LM35 temperature sensor. Next we configure the LM35 sensor. The output pin of the LM35 is connected to GPIO26, which is ADC0 on the Pico W. The LM35 provides an analog voltage that increases by 10 millivolts for every 1 degree Celsius rise in temperature. To read the temperature, we create a function that reads the ADC value, converts it into voltage using the Pico W's 3.3 volt reference, and then converts that voltage into temperature in degrees Celsius. The calculated temperature is rounded to two decimal places for better accuracy and display. After that, we configure the Raspberry Pi Pico W to work in access point mode. This means the Pico W creates its own Wi-Fi network. We set the Wi-Fi name as Pico_LM35 and protect it with a password. Once the access point is active, the Pico W assigns itself an IP address which we will use to open the web page. Now comes the exciting part, the web page. We create a clean and model HTML web page with a gradient background and a stylish card layout. The temperature value is displayed in large text, making it easy to read on both mobile and desktop devices. To update the temperature in real time, we use JavaScript with AJAX. Every 1 second, the web page sends a request to the Pico W asking for the latest temperature value. This allows the temperature to update automatically without refreshing the web page. Next, we set up a simple web server using sockets. The server listens on port 80 and waits for incoming requests from the browser. When the browser requests the /temp path, the Pico W reads the LM35 temperature and sends the value back as plain text. When the browser requests the main page, the Pico W sends the complete HTML web page. This process repeats continuously, giving us a live, real-time temperature monitor over Wi-Fi. Now connect the LM35 temperature sensor to the Raspberry Pi Pico W board according to the circuit diagram discussed at the beginning of this tutorial. After making the connections, connect the Raspberry Pi Pico W board to your PC or laptop using a USB cable. Then open the Thony IDE. Once Thony is opened, you should see the MicroPython version displayed in the shell window. This indicates that the Raspberry Pi Pico W board is successfully connected to your PC or laptop. If you do not see the MicroPython version, In the shell, you need to install the Micropython firmware on your Pico W board. If you want a tutorial on how to install the Micropython firmware on the Pico W, let me know in the comment section and I will upload a complete tutorial. Next, paste the Micropython code, which you can copy from the link provided in the description. After pasting the code, save the file as a main.py on the Raspberry Pi Pico W board. Once the file is saved, disconnect the Pico W board from your PC or laptop. Now power the Raspberry Pi Pico W board using a 5V DC adapter and a USB cable. After powering the board, open the Wi-Fi settings on your smartphone and turn on Wi-Fi. You will see the Pico_LM35 access point. Tap on it and enter the password that be defined in the Micropython code. Then click OK. Next, open your smartphone's web browser and enter the Pico W's IP address. After pressing OK, you will see a web page displaying the real-time temperature value. Now when I move a fire stick close to the LM35 temperature sensor, then you can see the temperature value increase, which confirms that our project is working correctly. If you liked this tutorial, then do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch our upcoming and interesting tutorials.